Membership retention is one of the most important things that I think that we need to develop and work on. Over the past 8 years, we have used the beafreemason.org. We have improved the Grand Lodge website and also our ability to track potential candidates through Grandview and developed and worked with lodge and district prospect managers to ensure that those individuals are getting to the lodges and that their responses are being answered. But once they become members, we are seeing a sharp drop off in the membership, because as soon as they come in the front door, they're going out the back door. One of the things I like to say is that we don't have a problem at the spigot, we have a problem with the bucket, and the bucket's got a hole in it. So we need to develop leadership programs and leadership training to not only help the current members within the lodge, but help future members come in and be able to take on a role that will enable them to engage new members. We need to develop educational programs that lodges can utilize to educate and fulfill the promises that we make to those individuals when they petition our lodges. I've been a very strong advocate over the years and developed training through the lodge leadership and through traveling around the state, teaching secretarial, treasurer, temple board, and financial training over the years, along with the other brothers. And I feel like that we can continue to expand and develop these programs, which will offer assistance to the lodges, not only with their business aspect, but with their membership retention.
So I view membership as a multi-tiered facet. First of all, we most definitely have to guard the West Gate. There's no doubt about it. We all have a responsibility to do our due diligence. But at the same time, we do need to approach those brothers or those individuals that we feel would be wonderful for Masonry, and honestly, that Masonry would be wonderful for them. We cannot hesitate to let them know that we are eager to engage with them and let them know what our rules and boundaries are about asking them to be engaged. The second part of that equation is we must activate our members. We must physically spend the time and make our due diligence in that regard to make sure that our members don't just come in the door, sit there quietly, and leave because they don't feel wanted. We must put them in offices. We must put them on committees. We must give them a mentor who will show them the different aspects of our lodge, and we need to get them involved. If they become involved, they then become passionate, and they become leaders of our lodges in the future, and we are now just not bringing a member into our organization. We are improving our lodge, and we are developing leaders.
Membership and engagement. Well, this kind of gets to the heart of, what I think the number one response would be for most of us if we were asked, what is the biggest challenge that we need to overcome? Which is interesting because I think that we as Freemasonry do possess that extremely attractive philosophy, teaching, engagement of men, and especially I think younger men, into our ranks. And we've done a lot of good things, over the past few years to reach out and to get people to respond to us. I think that we really have to emphasize just who we are. And the better we know ourselves as a fraternity, the better we know the teaching that we stand for. I think the easier this becomes. I mean, think about, I've spent some time in the York Rite and, in the Scottish Rite. Where else in society is a young man going to be exposed to chivalry, to the knightly virtues? I don't know. This is about it. We have what men are looking for, at least a piece of that. And we can attract them, continue to attract them through the means that we have been. We've done a lot of good work in that regard. But let's be confident. Let's don't look at this as a problem. Let's look at this as really our biggest opportunity.
Retention and attracting the right new members are challenged everywhere. I think the key is a threefold. First, make every lodge meeting meaningful. Good ritual, real education, and a strong fellowship keep brothers engaged. Second, give our lodges leaders the tools and mentorship they need, because a confident master sets the tone for success. And third, focus on quality, not just numbers. When we are clear about who we are and what we expect, we attract men who are ready for masonry. If we do those things well, our lodges will be stronger and our craft will stay relevant for generations to come.